Hi friends, MD Vegan. Today is my gentle juice fasting day again. That's in the average once a week. It's a bit more complicated because I do it in the rhythm of the moon. I don't go into detail now, but it's in the average once a week. And that's the idea. Gentle because I don't push myself. Gentle, part of the non-violent lifestyle. The vegan lifestyle. And not harming myself or others. And it can be done by everybody. That's like if you want to fast. Usually you should see a medical professional, because when you do it longer than 1 day at least, the inner organs can be compromised and you don't even feel it. But when you are healthy, 1 day is safe. That's what I read from medical studies. I think that's an agreement by the medical science. I'm not a medical scientist, but what I read makes sense to me. We always have fasted as a species. Humans never had enough food to eat every day. Now that's new, and now fasting has been practiced everywhere around the planet forever. Humans always fasted for these economical reasons. And now we do it also in religions everywhere. People do it to cleanse, to pause. And when I do it once a week, it's part of my diet. That's the healthiest way of a diet. If a diet is regular, always the same, the body likes that. The body thrives on rhythms, on steadiness. That's where we are most powerful. And of course, it has to be living, so there are always small changes. To me, the change is, for example, the way I fast on a day. I use always different recipes for juice. That's one way to make a little difference in as part of the constant, what I do all the time, the same. So our new recipe today is beet juice, and it's amazing. I was when I began with my juicing, beet juices were one of my first juices many years ago, because it's a classic beet juice. And it is the first juice that is a little bit complicated, because the beet, as opposed to the carrot, that's the very basic juice, the carrot juice, the beet cannot be just juiced by itself, I would say. I always thought, this is a beet, a small beet, just the root, the beet root. And if you want to juice it, you would rather add a pear. That was my first trick I learned from a chef. I didn't know that. Here, I have a pear here. So we're back to the roots of my beet juicing here. A pear, 2 pears to be precise, a little bit more today. Because the pear makes a miracle. And the beet juice, if you drink it by itself, it scratches in the throat. Maybe 20 minutes it begins after the juice. You drink the juice. And that scratching comes from the oxalates. That is something that creates unsoluble salts in the body that can make gallbladder stones or kidney stones. It's not so nice, But that's huge in beets, even more so in spinach, even more. Spinach is the king. There's so much oxalates. But as a healthy vegan, with a whole foods plant-based diet, you shouldn't suffer any problems with these oxalates. But they can be a little bit tricky, not too much spinach eating, not too much beet juice, just pure, then you're fine, It's normal, a normal thing. Only in excess it can be a little bit an issue. But the beets are fine, but the scratching is not unpleasant. And if you add a pear to the beet, there's no scratching. So as soon as you add a sweet sour fruit to a beet, an explosion of flavors comes also. The beet has a lot of sugar in itself, the beetroot. But you don't taste the sugar so much with the beet alone. It's rather an earth flavor, very dense, heavy flavor. But put some fruit to it, these flavors open up, and the sugar creates the most beautiful flavors together with the other many nutrients in the beets. So the beet juice is really amazing. I begin a little bit euphorical here, enthusiastical with the beet here, but just to get a little bit of idea what I do here and where I find my excitement on a fasting day, where the difference is. And I saw these whole beet plants in a shop recently. This is the leaves of this beet. That's a large leaf, and usually I don't use it because usually in a shop I only get the beetroots. They don't sell the leaves usually, but I found a beautiful whole beet with the leaves, and I thought, wow, let's take it and try it again. And when I made my first recipe recently, I began earlier, but again recently with the beet and the leaves, I was so surprised. There's such a fruity and fresh and light flavor from these leaves and the root. I was surprised that I'd do it again and do it a little bit easier today. The last time I made this juice was oranges and apples and lemon and ginger, so a lot of other ingredients. Today I just take the pear. Let's see what happens. And to be safe, I have some lemon added. I can add some lemon. I don't know if I want to do it. Let's see. I want to keep it so easy as possible to begin to create a recipe. Usually begin with the easiest possible version. And with the leaves, I want to try it easier than last time, to go to the roots and to find out if it works. So if it works, I take just the pear and the beet and the leaves. If it doesn't work, I add some lemon. Let's see. I start and I come back in a sec. This is my beet juice. And I added some lemon, I have to admit, because I tried in between and I thought, tastes good, tastes nice. But I thought adding a little bit of lemon might make it more exciting, really. So there was the beet flavor, gentle by the pear, and that was nice. But I felt there was a little bit too much of the earth flavor. A little bit of coarse flavor. Not a scratching or so, no, but a little bit dull. So I thought adding a little bit of lemon, might make a big difference. So I tried that. I added the lemon and a little bit of the peel, small amount. I didn't try it but I will try it now. You can watch. So this is almost a liter. It's about a liter. That's a good portion. Now, a liter is a usual juice. I drink it as a meal. On a regular day, I eat my meals, and a fasting day, I drink my meals. So to say, I relieve the digestion. There is no digestion practically on the fasting day, because the fiber is what remains after the juicing. It's not very much, but that is the fiber. That is what causes digestion. When you have no fiber, like in the juice, then there is no digestion basically. The nutrients go directly to the bloodstream and the digestion can rest. A lot of energy is saved. That is for the cleansing, for also tidy up the mind, memory bank. What's not needed goes away. You can let it go. These kind of things. And also creativity. The senses are more excited, more aware, more alert. That's also why fasting is a good time to create something, to make recipes, for example. So let's see what it tastes like. It's creamy, creamy juice, because the pears usually make a creamy juice. That's interesting, but it's nice. I like this. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Really nice. Yeah. Well, you could leave the lemon away. That's fine, but I think with the lemon, it has a little bit more fire, it's more open. Yeah, the density and from the earth, that goes away with the lemon. How much lemon you can decide. That's a little bit much. Here was a large lemon. Could be half a lemon, okay, but a little bit lemon I would say, yeah. And the peel also was nice. I could use the peel, no problem. I show you the juice. Sometimes the peel is just too much, gets too bitter. But in this case, no, that's nice. It was nice with the peel. So here you go. That is my beet juice today. Whole beet juice. with a pear and a lemon. Yeah. I'm very happy I tried it. I found this wonderful whole beet, and really it's exciting how much that makes the difference when you have the leaves with it. We know the nutrients from the plants under the earth are basically different from over the earth. Yeah, there is a different food category. You can under the earth, over the earth, and so there's a different nutrients. More minerals under the earth, more vitamins above the earth. The greens are above the earth. That's all different. Minerals are heavier, and they are corresponding. You know, the nutrients of one plant, for example, they work together. Also, nutrients of different plants work together. It's called food synergy or nutrient synergy. It's a relatively new science when I understand it right. And it shows that you cannot take just one nutrient out and you know what it works, how it works, what it affects. You need to understand how it works together, how it plays together with the other nutrients of the plant and the other plants. And that makes a huge difference. It can be 3 or 4 or 5 times as much efficiency or power if you combine it right. And so this is a whole science, and not so well researched, but that's exciting. That makes the job of being a chef even more exciting, to explore the endless vegan variety. And we just begin, yeah. So I'm happy I tried it now. Hope you enjoy, and if you like my videos, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. And there is a Facebook page called TriYoga Moon Fasting. TriYoga is the yoga style where the flow comes from. Kali Ray, the founder, brought the flow into the yoga scene everywhere. It wasn't there before. Now we have the flow. It's everywhere, but it comes from TriYoga, and also the non-violent lifestyle goes with TriYoga. The TriYoga lifestyle also is the non-violent lifestyle, and we all love the veganism so much. And on this website, this Facebook page, has all my juice recipes and a fasting calendar for the best fasting days. So feel free to go there, and I hope to see you soon.